right, the 2-minute tip for August is 32-bit and 64-bit. What do we mean? Well, we're going to actually take a look. I don't know if you know this or not, but Flexi comes in two different versions. You have a 64-bit version and a 32-bit version. Now, if I go down to my task manager here and my start area and go to my apps, we can scroll down to SAI Production Suite. There it is right there. Open that up and you'll see there's Flexi 24 and Flexi 24 32-bit. Now, why 32-bit and why 64-bit? Well, the 64-bit is the normal one that's run, and it runs faster, it can handle bigger files, it uses the 64-bit part of Windows, blah, blah, blah. But 32-bit is still there because there may be times when you need it. For instance, there may be Adobe plugins that are 32-bit, and you've got the 64-bit. It's not going to run the 32-bit plugins. So you can just turn on your 32-bit Flexi program if you want to, and it'll start up just like normal. And you can see it looks just like the 64-bit version. But if I go to my preferences and where my Adobe plugins are, that's under File Paths here, and I just tell it that this is where my plugins are. I just direct it to where those plugins happen to be. So I can tell it, just a quick lesson here, just go to wherever you have your plugins installed and just click OK. And if there's any 32-bit plugins in that directory, they will now show up. So if I draw a rectangle here, and let's just paint it a color to give it some color, and let's make it into a bitmap by rasterizing it. I'm just going to say OK to that. So this is now a bitmap. And now under bitmap, all my filters show up, and even the 32-bit ones will show up. If I was running the 64-bit program, you wouldn't see some of these. So this is a good way to kind of just, figure, okay, I want to use one of these, and, that's 32-bit, and maybe I want to grab a, page curl and make it page curl or something like that. I couldn't do that with that 64-bit program because it's not available in there. So if you need to run any 32-bit Adobe plugins, that would be a good time to run the 32-bit version of Flexi, and that's one of the reasons we left it in. Hope you enjoyed it. I invite you to join us at Addendo.com, where you'll find industry experts that can help you with detailed training. You can join an online community and discuss Flexi with other users, as well as get expert help. Take an online course and learn at your own pace, or get the advice of an expert through virtual training or even on-site training. Find out more today at www.addendo.com.